Salakia again, Akia, man. I guess I'm gonna have to create a little bit more space. I create some space just now again. The video had stopped again to create space, so I had to create some space on the phone. I think I created enough to try to finish this video. When I'm done, I'll just go through it and try to create much more space needed, so this won't be happening to me. Okay, but let's continue. As I was saying, yeah, during the quarantine, you know, that caused a lot of people to be out of work. You know, the pandemic and stuff, you know, put a lot of people out of work. So let's read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, the jobs, okay? People are on the unemployment line, okay? And they haven't, a lot of people still haven't received their first check, okay? And those that look out of the windows be darkened, so the future looks gloomy right now, right? Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, okay? A lot of businesses closed down. I understand 25,000 businesses going out of business. I saw another one today where I saw, what's that? 24, I believe it said 24-hour fitness, that they losing 100 stores. So yeah, it's pretty rough out here. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Okay, a lot of businesses, a lot of mom and pop stores not even going to be able to open back because they lost business during the pandemic, and also during the protest. A lot of places was vandalized and destroyed. Okay? And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So you see, you in that time where not even concerts generating a crowd right now like that. People still don't trust, you know, gathering together like that and for a concert or anything of that sort. So we in perilous times. Okay? Let me go to Genesis, Salakia, Isaiah real quick. I'm trying to close out this lesson. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 15. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 15, and it reads, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch or rush may do. Okay, so this is why so many people are on the unemployment line. Okay, America is known as spiritual Egypt and spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch or rush may do. Okay, so you seeing these things, they prophesied. So you seeing these things. Okay, let me go into the book of go into the Apocrypha and go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, around about the 22nd verse. Because you see even in the storehouses, where sometimes you go to grocery stores and they don't have certain things, especially in certain states where they've been looting, you know. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay? And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay? So yeah, this prophecy is right before your eyes, man. Okay? Let me get a precept for that. Let me go to the book of Genesis, chapter 41 and verse 31. Flip right to the page. That's the spirit. And it reads, Genesis 41 and 31. And the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of that famine following, for it shall be very grievous. Okay? So we know famine is coming. Because like I said, I mentioned earlier how the farmers told you, warned us, right? Warned us about the impending food shortages that's gonna come because why? We they letting us know because this is what they have to do. They have to utilize the cattle and all of this other stuff, spew out the milk. I don't know what will be the reason behind that, but I mean, come on, it's like that's definitely going to cause a food shortage, right? But let me go to one of my favorite scriptures. So I'm going to bring this lesson to a close, but let me just read one or two scriptures real quick before we leave, because I'm Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for showing me this wisdom and this knowledge, So let me go to this scripture. I got to give thanks and praise to the Most High for bringing me in this marvelous light. So let's go to 1 Peter. Let's go to the book of 1 Peter, the second chapter. 1 Peter, the second chapter, around about the 9th verse. Okay, and it reads, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people." Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are Israelites.